Hey, I'm the dude with the dragon shirt, everybody, and today I'm going to be telling you how to make your very own Keyblade out of K'nex. Alright, I have no time to waste, so you start off with one of these 7-pronged parts with the slot. You're going to be connecting the tiny 1.5 the 1.5 centimeter long green pieces onto the every other part, so you get 4 that are never right next to each other, like this. From there, you're going to be taking I'm working really hard not to break anything again. These about 3 3.25 long white pieces, and you're gonna be snapping them into place. Like so. So this thing is full. This is where we're gonna be starting this whole thing off. From there, you grab one of these red pieces. It's red, okay? It's just spray paint. You get one of these red 3 notched ones, and you snap it onto the top green, like so. This is going to be very symmetrical, so you're going to do the same thing on the other end. You're going to get a 5-prong piece, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to be snapping it like so, so that it has one hole facing out. Again, you take a green piece, you snap it into place to hold them together. And again, symmetry, you're going to be doing the same thing on this side. From there, you're going to look at the inside. You're going to be snapping these big 8-piece ones right in there. Alright, see what we're doing there? Just put another green piece, even though it's spray painted. Don't mind that, no problem. Another white piece. Symmetry, it's your friend. Alright, this is what we have so far. Alright, gonna take this green piece, snap one on each side like so. Now, this part I cannot stress enough. This is vital to the entire thing. Get a 4-slot one that has a 4-notch one with a slot. This slot is very important. You can't screw this around. You cannot use this green one without the slot. No slot, no dice. Alright? You take this and you attach it like this, so it's horizontal everything. Take a white, the 3.25 centimeter long ones, and you snap this into place for stability. Make sure you have the slot facing out like this. Alright? Again, symmetry, we're doing the exact same thing over here. So let's just snap that into place, touch it with that green part, just goes here, snap. Alright, here's what we have so far. You may be wondering, that doesn't look like the Keyblade at all. You're not even close. Well, you're right and you're wrong. This is only the head of the Keyblade. I snapped these 2 blue pieces, which are approximately 5.5-inch long pieces, onto those open parts for the 5-prong yellow pieces I said in the beginning. Now we have the crown, okay? The crown that is in the Kingdom Key. Alright, we have all this, but we have this open spot. That's no good. We need to fill that with something. Here's my suggestion. Get this blue 7-prong piece, another one. You're going to be snapping that into place, so it's facing like this. Alright? Again, we're going to try and keep all these things nice and tight and together. So, we're going to be attaching that to the 4-prong slots. This is what we have so far. Everything's very sturdy. This is the big part of it. Now, the rest of the Keyblade is basically a pole of alternating things. You get 8 piece. Trust me, this is where it gets very important. another blue slot. You're going to be sliding this onto the gray slot on the top and the bottom. As I mentioned earlier, that's why they're so important. Alright? Do the exact same thing over here. Alright? So you have one on all of them. Now, for stability reasons, you're going to be snapping these smaller yellow pieces. I really need to memorize them. Okay, these are the 8.5 centimeter long pieces. You're going to be snapping them onto whatever you want the top of your Keyblade to be. Mind you, right now, I can flip it upside down. Either way, it's the same because it's symmetrical. You're going to be using 4 of them. Oh my gosh, this just might work. Alright, you're going to be snapping these onto the parts of the slot that are the closest there, like that. And then you're going to be doing on the opposite. So, you do it across, and you're going to be leaving 3 open. Okay? Also, mind you, you can do this with red. If you do, you're going to be following this important piece. Alright. It gives you power. You're going to be snapping it at what I'm going to call, since I'm doing it this way, the 3 o'clock. You will not be doing the 9 o'clock if you decide to do it this way. At all, apparently. Oh my gosh, this is going horribly wrong! So anyways, here's what you got so far. This is already going badly. The reason you're going to be doing that, mind you, this is going to be a structural weak point, but there's nothing I can do to fix that, so you're going to have to make do with what I have. Sorry, right? Everything else is going to have 4. This part's going to have 2. Be careful with that. But mind you, because I'm using these shorter ones, it's going to be pretty dang difficult to hurt those. But now you're moving on to the 13 centimeter length sticks. Use the ones with the notches. They're way better than anything else. Now we're on the other end where we only have 2. We're going to be snapping on these 13-inch ones, 13 centimeters, like that. And you're going to do it all the way around, being oh so very careful to not break anything. And now you have this. From there, you're just going to be using good old regular 8-prong pieces. You're going to be snapping it in like that. But that's not what we're going for. We're going for a full-length Keyblade. So what you're going to do, you're going to keep making it long as you desire. Using the same thing. Once you get this, you snap on another piece, and another piece, and another piece,